Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is back, and sorry for the delay with the videos, okay? I've been working on several very large videos, like, you know, Mega Spider-Man stuff, and also this Dragon Ball 1, and then some TMNT and all this other stuff, which are a bunch of surprises, and then of course stuff like the tunes and what that workouts and stuff like that I've been doing more stuff with, and it's been affecting my weekly uploads because I've been putting so much time into them, and then YouTube's algorithm is like, you gotta upload weekly or some shit, whatever. Talk for another day. I'm doing stuff that makes me passionate and enjoy like the craft and stuff like that I'm really excited for. But a lot of people asked me about my weighted abs workout, and I was like, oh crap, I said I'd do that like earlier this year, so why not do it right now? Exactly, perfect timing, because a lot of people like my Baki follow along, and I'm glad people did. Remember, that is a post-workout thing or like a very early in the day thing, and then do your little warm-ups beforehand. I just want to make that perfectly clear. But with this weighted ab routine, like I said before, you know, do your warm-up, do that safely, and the key thing, because I always care about like your safety, that is the key thing to me, is just choose a proper weight. You can use one weight for this, but like, you know, you don't like think you're a superhero like with this stuff. Like, do not grab like a 50-pound or 30-pound weight, try and do this stuff. You will throw out your back, and trust me, that is no good. Like, lower back injuries suck. So just follow along with what I'm doing. I'll explain every single exercise. I chose them, but like this will give you that nice, sexy, strong anime aesthetic that a lot of like people want. And again, another reason I'm doing a weighted version is because, like I was expressed before, I'm not naturally cut. Like there's a lot of people out there who are naturally cut where their abs just naturally appeared when they were like, you know, in their teenage years, stuff like that. And this is no hate to them or anything like that. It's just like a thing where I noticed I had to do a bit more work because I had to cut off my fat. And so like this always helped me like to have them always poking even when I got a little heavier at times. So this is why I love weighted ab workouts, and this should help people who want to stay between 10 to 15%, like I always say, which is like the healthiest percentage. So with all that said, keep that in mind, do your best, and stay safe, and let's get after it.
All right, first exercise we're gonna do is weighted in and out abs for 12 reps, and what you're gonna do is lie down flat on your back, try to keep your lower back glued to the floor while bringing your knees in and crunching at the top. And the key thing with this movement is to blow out all your air and contract at the top of the movement. What happens to a lot of people when they do ab exercises is they just sort of do the movement, but they don't actually feel it in their core. That is going to bring a world of difference and get you those nice, sexy results, so you can, like, you know, have those nice lickable abs when you go and show off to wherever you want to do. And remember, only 12 reps, do your best, and then we're gonna rest for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go into our next exercise, which is going to be bird dog. So get into position like someone's behind you with an iPhone. They're about to get very romantic. And these are called good old bird dogs, one fine day with a bird and a dog. And these are phenomenal for building up your lower back stability, great for helping you to prevent any injuries, great for building the glutes. And also just, I think it's so imperative that you prevent any lower back injury. Like, I really want to harp on that, like, because so many weighted ab exercises unintentionally cause it, so I do not want to do that. I want this to help you. So get in the position I am, and then just alternate your arms and legs like I'm doing, and that's all you got to do. And we're gonna rest 10 seconds again before we go into good old dumbbell drags with some good old anime god makers, because you know I love them. All right. All right, so what you're gonna do, get in the push-up position like I'm doing right here, and get a dumbbell and then slide it across the floor, and we're gonna be doing 12 reps. So basically 12 push-ups and then 6 slides each side. This is a phenomenal exercise that works your core, your obliques, your upper back, your lats, your glutes, and just working the upper body overall. Like, I do not think you can go wrong with push-ups. Push-ups are one of the best exercises you could do. Like I've said many times before, many anime characters use them because they just become beasts with them, and I always love incorporating them into these workouts. So just do this. This is going to burn really well if you're doing it. Remember, choose the proper weight. No need to keep that ego. Like, remember, just focus on building yourself up, going at your own pace. This is going to work as long as you're doing your best. All right? Remember, you got this. Now, rest in again, and when we're going to go right into some good old classic PE throwbacks, good old toe touches. So what you're going to do, again, lay down on your back, try to keep your lower back glued to the floor, and then have a dumbbell in your palms, and you're just reaching for 12 reps, doing weight toe touches like, oh, I want to suck on someone booby, oh, I want to tuck into booby, you know, stuff like that. You're trying to reach for something like, oh my God, I want that. I want it so hard. Remember, contract at the top of the movement. Do not just do these, just doing the motions. Really focus on the contraction. That is what's going to build the abs and get you nice and defined, sexy, lickable stuff going for yourself. Remember, that is the key thing with all of these movements. But again, we're at the 7 seconds now, and we're gonna go into glute bridges. Glute bridges, so get back on the floor, get in position. And then glute bridges are one of my favorites because they work your lower back, they work your hamstrings, they work your abs. Like, they're just so good, and they're so good at preventing low back pain. And they also build a phenomenal donk as well. So remember, like, a good donk is unisex. You want to build up a good donk with those nice sexy abs so you can just be perfect all over for yourself, and you just be super confident. So you're like, oh wow, my abs, I can chisel like meat on them, but I can also spank my butt. Like, it looks nice. So do your best. Simple. Remember, squeeze at the top, blow out your air, exhale, squeeze. This is gonna feel super great on both your core and your lower back. And I just think I'm really emphasizing lower back because I don't want any of y'all to get hurt. But coming up, these are some of my personal favorites I just found out recently. These are dumbbell marches. You're gonna do 12 reps each side, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your arm up, and this is great because it causes your body to stabilize. Whenever you do a unilateral movement like this, it causes one side of your body to, like, you know, really work the core to stabilize. And all you're doing is you're bringing your knee up, and you will feel it. You will feel it. And then just try to bring your knee up and really contract, really crunch. Yeah, you'll feel it. Yeah, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. Remember, we're doing 12 reps each side. So all you're gonna do is, you know, put that right above you, like, I have the power, I'm Thor, I'm He-Man, or whatever. Like, you have it, and then you're crunching, and you're really feeling it. You're really feeling it. Your whole core is like screaming at you, oh God, I gotta stabilize and hold it because I don't know what the heck he's doing. So yes, choose a proper weight for this. Again, it doesn't have to be too heavy. Does not have to be too heavy with these. This is gonna be a simple, effective, great workout that is fun, and you can do whenever you want to do. I would say probably like every 3 days a week. But again, we're going to do a simple one right now. Get back on the floor, lie down, and all we're going to do is one of my personal favorites, alternating toe taps, 10 reps each leg. This is great for just, again, working that core stability, also helping to strengthen the core, work the abs, and all you're doing is lightly touching. Oh, I'm a little ballerina. I'm lightly touching my toes on the floor, alternating back and forth. This is great exercise. You will start to feel this. Like, I remember one of my ballerina friends showed me how to do this once, and I was just like, this is not gonna be anything. And then I started doing it, and I think we did like 100 or something like that. I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? So I love these exercises. Try them, and you will feel the burn as well. Now again, we got our 10-second rest, and then the next thing is gonna be good old wood chops. You know, I gotta throw these in here. Like, I've done these with like most of my tough like the tune exercises, and wood chops are phenomenal for helping you to build up those serratus muscles, those oblique muscles, working your upper arms and working your upper back as well. And all you're doing is chopping. Like, if you want to be a weeb like me, you can even use like a sword if you really have one around the house, or a hammer. And all you're doing is you're chopping. And remember, at the bottom of the movement is you're blowing out all your air, you're contracting, and you feel it, and then you're going up and you're swinging down. All right, don't just do the movement like, oh good, I'm just swinging again. That is a key thing with all these. Mind muscle connection. Really feel the abs working, feel your core working, and you'll start to notice it. And then you'll like wake up in the mirror and be like, oh my God, I got some shark gills. What is going on here? What is going on? Why is my body so freaking cut? What is going on? So you want that. So do your best. Remember, reach up is like you're like getting down and you're just cutting in half. Like, pretend you're like Trunks and you like Frieza, F you. I don't need your crap here, you racist monkey bitch. Yeah, you know, something like that. So take it back on him. All right. 10-second rest again, and then we're going into dumbbell passes. This is something I actually learned in physical therapy. I think it is a phenomenal exercise for just working core stability, but also it really works, like make your abs pop, I found, after a few weeks of doing them. And all you're doing is just 12 reps each side, and all you're doing is you're passing it like I'm doing here. So you're grabbing a dumbbell and you're just passing it on the alternate side, right in front of you, behind you, in front of you, behind you. Very simple. Oh my gosh, that might, never mind. Ignore what I just said. So yeah, keep doing what I'm saying. You know, pass in front of you, pass behind you. Also, I'm sorry if my talking gets annoying and stuff like that. I know some people like it, but others don't. But it just helps me when I'm just talking to explain this stuff, you know. But I also want to mention, you can do this with a kettlebell too. You can do this with a kettlebell. I think kettlebells work even better because, like, I like the grip on a kettlebell when doing these exercises, and that's what I actually used in physical therapy. So if you don't want to use a dumbbell because you have to make sure you have a strong grip, use a kettlebell. All right, we're almost at the end zone with these, and now we're gonna do some good old planks. So get back on the floor, do a plank like it's 2013, whenever that freaking trend was going on, but this is the good version, and push your heels back, keep it nice and flat. Now I know some people don't like planks because I think they're too easy, so you can do alternating. You could do alternating like I'm doing right here, or you could do them like in a stand-up position if you have elbow pain. Those are really great for elbow pain, but all you're doing is 30 seconds. 30-second plank, all right? You can even put like a weight plate on your back if you want to make it even more challenging for yourself. I didn't have one right next to me. Well, I do have one, so that'd be a freaking lie. I just like didn't think to grab it, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost got caught in a lie in a freaking video. But yeah, like do what you have to do. And yeah, that's all you got to do with these exercises. Push yourself and do it. Now, this one's a little bonus one because I designed the workout to be if you have like just a dumbbell. Now, if you have a dip stand or a captain's chair, what I want you to do is put your dumbbell between your feet or your knees and then just tuck up. And then you can do 10 reps of dumbbell tuck ups. This is a great exercise for building the lower abs, really great for building the core all together. And one of my favorite calisthenic things I learned.
You can do this weighted ab routine about like 3 days a week. I think that'd be a perfect amount of times to do it, or 2 days a week, whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't have to do it every day. Don't do it every day. I wouldn't recommend it just because I feel with weights and abs, sometimes the people seems like it can like work pretty well, but then they end up throwing out their lower backs just because they overdid it with the weights and stuff like that, even with the stuff I put in. But I just want to keep that in mind because your safety is very much the most important thing to me. Like sexiness is great, but health is sexier, you know what I mean? And if you made it this far in the video, type in waifu abs down below. It lets me see and also helps the algorithm. Be sure to hit that like button and like, you know, hit that subscribe button. It helps the video out tremendously. My stuff has been, I'm being punished by YouTube because I haven't been uploading regularly, but I'm just trying to do all these big extreme projects and stuff like that. So any help really really helps me out a lot. I really genuinely do appreciate that. Also for people who were curious about my program Hybrid Theory, that should be out very soon. Just waiting on a few little assets. For people who don't know, it's my program. I've been working with personal trainers, physical therapists, MMA people, functional athletes, and bodybuilders to make an overall great program. Also calisthenic people too. And I designed it, you know, after one of my favorite albums of all time. So super excited for that to finally be released. I'll do a video when it's finally out, but super excited for it. Again, working on Mega Spider-Man video, working on Mega stuff. For people who are wondering, I am gonna do a review of the new TMNT movie coming to Netflix. That should be out either Friday or Saturday, because a lot of people ask me and I have to do an adjustment for my Mega TMNT video because they added a character that I thought was other, so that'll be funny. And then of course, more Toughly Tunes and more With That Workouts and stuff like that. Just, again, putting a lot of work and stuff and just putting a lot of passion. So I hope all of y'all enjoy it when it finally, you know, is done. But remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, moment time. Also check out my jumping jacks course in the pinned comment down below. Peace.